Welcome to this video. In this video, I want to talk about area menus. So here right now we are in the start menu, and basically here an area menu for ABAP Workbench is being displayed. So here basically you can see different nodes, different transaction codes grouped and categorized by different folders. So in this video, I want to talk about what an area menu is, how you can call an area menu, how you can search within an area menu, how you can create an own area menu, how you can search for a transaction within an area menu, and so on. So enjoy this video and let's get started. So as mentioned here right now, we can see an area menu, and that is the SDW0. Um, to call an area menu, you basically have to type in the ID of an area menu within the command field when you are in the start menu, and then you simply have to hit the enter key on your keyboard, and then basically this area menu is being called. So for example, maybe the start screen is different compared to mine because maybe the start menu, the SAP Easy Access menu is being showed in your case, and that is the S000. So if you type in this default ID, then maybe it looks like this. So basically an area menu is a structure, a tree structure of different folders and transaction codes. And the goal of an area menu is to group and to categorize different transactions for specific areas. So basically, as we saw earlier, the SDW0 is an important area menu for ABAP development. And here right now, all the important transactions to ABAP are listed and grouped within this area menu. And that is why area menus are so great. For example, if you would like to get to know more transactions and more capabilities of a different area you are not familiar and you don't work right now, but you are gonna work there, then you can simply have a look into the area menu, because there the most important transactions are grouped for your needed area. So basically, if you would like to get to know more about the EDI extraction, then you can use the WEDI area menu, and then basically here you see all the important transactions. You can try them out in the SAP system and so on. This is so helpful, and because of that, I totally recommend to get a detailed look about area menus. And the very important transactions regarding area menus, it's the SE43N. If you execute this transaction code, then basically you end up in here. You have the ability to, for example, use the for help to search for different area menus. So for example, if you would like to get to know more about, as mentioned, about EDI in general, then you can do a wildcard search in the explanatory text and then execute the search, and then basically here all the area menus for EDI are listed. Or for example, if you would like to get to know more about iDoc, then you can do exactly the same, and then all the area menus within here are being showed. You can pick one, then you can call it in the start menu, have a detailed look, and so on. And here you have a lot of functionalities within here. Here you can create an own area menu, then what we're gonna see in a couple of minutes. You can change existing area menus. You can have a look at one. So for example, if we open the mentioned WEDI and then display the area menu, then here you have the ability to display this area menu in the menu function with additional information and transaction code display on off. You can also show the technical key, so the transaction code. So this is really useful. And if we're going a couple of steps back. So we go in the start menu. Here we are in the WEDI, and once again we call the SDW0 for the ABAP workbench. If you would like to search within an area menu, then you can do this if you use Control F on your keyboard, so the shortcut Control F, then this screen, this pop-up will open up, find in menu tree, and here basically you can decide whether you would also like to search within the technical name, where you would just like to search within the text, what you prefer. And here basically, for example, we can type in editor and then hit the enter, and then basically yeah, the focus will set to the entry being found based on editor. So this is also a nice way how you can do this. Or if you want to, once again, execute the transaction code SE43N, and then within here, for example, SDW0, then magnifying glass, and here again with Control F, you can do exactly the same. So maybe, yeah, for editor, and here you see all the results based on editors. So the ABAP editor, SE38, the split screen editor, SE39, and so on. And with double click, then also the focus will be set to this node. So now I would like to show you two very important tables regarding area menus. For this, we open up the data browser. The first one I will copy is this table. So it's the TMENU01, and that's basically a table containing node information for the general structure storage. So basically, there very important information about the area menu itself are stored, and the compared or the corresponding text table with an T at the end. So there the node names are saved. For example, the explanatory text. So if you're searching for a node, this is also a way that you can do. So you can simply type in the language, for example, English, and then type in an explanatory text, and then you can also search for an area menu based on the explanatory text. And then there is a really important table. It's this one, so the TMENU01R. And this is the table that contains the storage reference, so basically the nodes itself. So within here, the important information about the transaction codes are, for example, saved. And we will use these three tables to search for transaction codes, to search for area menus based on a transaction code or area menu. So those three tables are really important. So yeah, directly let's create an own area menu. So we open up the SE43N. And here basically you can type in an own ID that you can use within a command field in the start menu to call your area menu. So in this case, I just want to call it set_ERP up, and then I click on the create area menu button. And within here, you can just simply type in a small description. So for example, ERP up, and then I click on create area menu. And then basically here, yeah, it's blank. There are no nodes, nothing there. And here you have a toolbar. And basically there you have two very important functions. You can add an entry as a subnode, or you can add an entry at same level. So yeah, you have also others. So there you can reassign nodes. There you can copy a selected entry into the clipboard. There you can insert it from the clipboard and so on. But basically here, first of all, we would like to add an entry as a subnode. And then this pop-up will open up where you can enter a text. So for example, display purchase order, so PO. And here you have the ability to reference to another area menu. So that's also really nice. If you would select this checkbox, and then you can just simply enter an area menu that is included within your area menu. So you don't have to copy and use the exact same nodes from the other area menu. You can just simply reference to that area menu and use it in your. But in this case, I would like to call a transaction code So in this case, I will call the ME23N to display the PO. And yeah, then if you want to, you can also insert a row. You can also insert a report. Would you like to? Yeah, basically here you have a lot more functionalities there. So yeah, I hit the enter, then now the icon changes to this executable transaction. Then yeah, as mentioned, you can add other entries or other rows in there. And then with the 5 key or this insert entries button, you can take this over. And as mentioned, you can also add others if you once again click on this entry, and then you can, if you want to, for example, create PO, and that's the ME21N, and then we take this over. So then yeah, it has a nice order in it. You can do other functionalities in there. Yeah, and then basically what you have to do is that you can save your area menu. So you click on this button, then you can link it to a specific package. In my case, I just would like to create it as a local object, so I use the $tmp package. And yeah, basically the data has been saved and my area menu is ready for being used. So we switch to start menu, and within here I type in the ID of my area menu, and now we can see that I have successfully called my area menu. So I can open this up with double click, go one step back. So this is really helpful because you can put your most needed transactions within there. Of course, you can use favorites, of course, but yeah, especially if you would like to define a specific role, a function, or so on, you would like to share this with other colleagues really easily in the system. You can create area menus, and if you want to, you can also change the start menu. So to do this, you can either call system and then user profile and then user data, or you can also call the transaction code SU3 in the command field, and then basically this screen will open up to maintain your user profile, and in defaults there you can change it to set ERP up in my case, and then I save it. And now every time I call the start menu, or if I would click on this button to call this, the menu, then this will show up. If you would like to change it back, then of course you can move to SU3 and change it. Or if this would be blank, then the default area menu S000 is being called. So either type it in or leave it blank, then this area menu is being used. So now I would like to show you how you can search for an area menu based on a transaction code. So for example, we saw the great functionalities and capabilities of area menus, and you would like to know what kind of area menu is relevant for a transaction code. Then, as mentioned, you have to open up the data browser, so the SE16N. And within here, you have to enter this table. So the TMENU01R. And then in a reference object, there the transaction code is being saved. So here, for example, let's do the ABAP editor, the SE38, and then you have to execute this. And we see that currently, the transaction code SE38 is being used in 9 different area menus, or basically are being used as 9 nodes. And here right now you have to save or to copy basically the unique ID, because the unique ID is the reference key to the other table. So basically you select the cell, then you're using Control C, and then we're going one step back, and then we use this table, so the TMENU01, because that is basically what we need. And basically here within the unique ID, you have to paste in the copied unique ID from the R table, and then you hit the F8 key, And now we see that basically in this area menu, the SE38 is being used. So we copy this, then we go to the start menu, we paste it in. And basically here we can see that, for example, in this area menu, the SE38 is used. And once again, to highlight, if you would like to search for other existing area menus, then you have to open up the SE43 entrance section code once again, use the for help, and within the explanatory text, there you can, for example, type in sales to get all the area menus that contain sales in the text. And here you get a nice overview of all the existing sales. So for example, for sales in general, for sales support, for your information system, for profitability in sales accounting, and so on. Yeah, and basically, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions left, put them in the comment sections. And please do not forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel to never miss great upcoming videos. Thank you so much, and then see you in the next video.